The plant is our new Jacob. We figured he'd be just as entertaining as the original.
Are we ready to start?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's start. Thank you for joining the BlueMilk podcast. We are BJ.
I'm drinking.
That's Jacob. And we're here to talk to you about Star Wars, our Lord and Savior.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Will you let us inside?
One moment after I scrubbed my mind for that comment. Well, during that brief interlude, apparently the plant turned into Jacob. So, say hi, Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
How'd you feel being a plant?
Good.
Alright. So go ahead. What are we talking about today?
You guys. This is going to be a fun one,
You're
guys.
talking about us?
No.
Oh.
You guys are going to be reading my fan fiction from high school of Star Wars.
Oh, I didn't think you'd actually admit to that.
Oh, yeah.
That he wrote.
Okay.
I am not ashamed of what I wrote in high school.
Oh, you will be.
Because
You will be.
I was a different person back then.
I mean, were you?
I'm pretty sure you were still a Jacob.
So yeah, you guys are going to be doing this, critiquing, and I am going to be, if you guys need explanations of what the fuck I said, or I can defend myself.
No, I think we'll be able to figure it out. Please read it exactly how he has it written. Exactly.
Star Wars, Before the Ashes. Prologue. :
Oh, yeah?
War. Period.
That's ellipses, not period. You didn't have 3 periods.
For all you know, he could literally have thought
Well, he
just
could
period,
have,
period,
yeah,
period.
yeah,
Period.
yeah.
Period.
There could have been just dead sentence in between each one.
Why must there be war? ? War brings destruction to nations and beings. And, comma, and, period. He hesitated as if at a blaster point. Period. He had belonged to an ancient order
Would you just read the fucking thing? You don't need to read the punctuation.
founded on those principles.
What's a principle?
It's supposed to be principal.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Sith were no,
Known.
It says no.
for those elements. Why? If the Sith did not favor war, it's hard to read sometimes, and best destruction, they would be an ancient order that since has gone extinct. A true Sith does not believe in peace. Their strength comes through passion and other emotions. Anger, hate. I didn't know if that was an edit or not.
No, that's not a red edit. That's my edit.
Okay, and hate. The Sith must live for power and might. We, Sith, will sacrifice anything or even anyone for power. The Sith Master stopped abruptly, threw his lecture, and looked around for followers. This order has not survived for thousands of years on luck. You have to be cunning and resourceful. The Sith are a strong mind people.
Be minded.
We never quit, even if it means certain death. But you must be observant of your surroundings. I'm trying to read this. I really am. I understand, my master. I will not fail you. War is a way of life. My life. Peace is certainly not. Period. 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 Not anymore, at least. The master looked Prode.
Literally prode.
P-R-O-A-D. That's prode.
It's supposed to be a U. It's supposed to be proud.
Yeah.
It looks like prode.
It looks like prode.
Okay, proud.
Of what has happened to his student. The Sith must stay hidden for the time being. We will proceed
Yeah.
with caution, my student. You have much to learn. The Jedi are relentless.
Alright. Pass it on. We have to take turns with this.
Oh,
I gotta see if I
okay.
can read his shit.
It's rough. It's rough.
Where are my readers?
I don't know.
Shit. Alright.
Pausing?
You want me to just read it?
Nope.
No?
Nope. I wanna do this.
Okay.
Are you going to read the remake part?
Is that what that says?
That says remake.
It looks
yeah.
like it says B-Mork.
Nope. Remake.
Hey, B-Moke.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Take your long distance glasses
Yeah,
off.
Okay. The rooftops of the shocks on Dantooine were fairly
Shacks.
easy. It says shocks.
It's shacks.
It says shocks.
Okay.
That looks like shocks. Would you just let me fucking read it? No editing while I'm reading, okay?
He's just trying to read what he sees.
The rooftops of the shocks on Dantooine were fairly easy to walk upon. Dantooine was a well-hidden place to hide from the Jedi.
Darth?
Are they hiding Dantooine from the Jedi? No, never mind, don't answer
You said no edits, just
that.
read.
Exactly. Darth Horn was a fairly tall human male.
Was a fairly tall human.
Yeah, it didn't say fairy.
Fairly.
That's what I said, it was fairly.
Oh, okay.
Would you quit editing while His grayish-white hair flowed through the evening breeze.
Like butter.
Did it stay on his head, or was it just...
It was just flowing.
through the
Keep going.
breeze?
It was like a water
I'm
stream.
just trying to get the imagery here.
Oh, you're good, man. You're
He
good.
was a 43 standard-year-old human who looked wow. who looked good despite his age.
Yeah, see, you gotta really kind of stay on top of your...
His Mandalorian armor was battle-worn. His history is filled with conflicts with the Jedi. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Past
keep going,
tense,
keep going,
now
keep,
present
keep
tense.
going, keep going.
His apprentice was a tall, thin human teenager.
Yeah.
His black, coal hair flailing about in the night sky.
There we go. Very descriptive. I'm loving this descriptive.
This is all well-hidden place to hide from the Jedi.
I really question whether or not Jacob might be gay.
His homeworld being Endor, he wore already aware of surroundings. It's like reading fucking Chinese instructions.
He war, as in war never ends. As in
Yeah.
war, let's kill some shit. War.
Yeah.
He wore already.
Hiding from the Jedi was like an adventure to a 14-year-old kid.
Who's 14?
The goat.
Okay. Okay.
It was a kid, it's a goat.
Okay.
His past, filled with horrible things such as his parents' death by an X-Wing 3 crash and his losing his only friend to the
Supposed to be emotionless.
not Jedi.
Emotionless.
Motionless?
Emotionless.
Emotionless. That's not what that says. Emotionless is what he has.
Actually,
he had
I
his
see it.
reasons for fighting the Jedi. Sorry, not Jedi.
Yeah, probably. We're
Yeah,
there.
just regular Jedi.
When Darth Rhyhorn found his young apprentice dig for food in the streets of Fondor.
Fondor.
Isn't that a type of
That's a planet.
cheese?
Fondant.
He had felt the hate and agony inside the child.
Agony!
No, that's agony.
Anyway.
Agony inside the child. Feel sorry for that child. He felt pity with 2 T's apparently for the child with that strength in the Force.
See, that version of pity with the 2 T's it's like a really deep hole in the ground.
No, it isn't.
Or it's an itty bitty pity.
It's an itty bitty pity. For 3 days the master watched in the shadows at the child stealing food, mugging merchants.
That's mugging with only 1 G.
Yeah, and merchants with an E. Not an A. The child knew how to survive on his own. That 4th day, as in going forth, on Fondor, the cheese planet, the master knew that was his appetite. Apprentice, I mean.
Yeah, no, it actually does say apprentice. He actually spelled that correctly.
Yeah.
You want me to continue reading that?
Oh.
You've done one.
Oh, no, I want to do the next one.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means. Back on their unpermanent home... Unpermanent.
Yeah, we're pronouncing that correctly.
Of Dantooine, which is
Dantooine. That's Dantooine right there.
Dantooine. This is Dantooine, so it must be a different planet.
Obviously.
The young boy glazed at an object in the shape of a primid.
Yes, a primid.
No idea what the fuck a primid is.
I believe it has something to do with primordial.
Is that a triangular primate?
No, it's a primordial. It's very ancient.
Okay.
Whatever a primate is. I don't know.
The object was Darth Highhorn's holocron.
Holocron. That actually is spelled correctly.
Word.
He did actually spell that.
Yeah.
Okay. He had created it right after his battle against his master.
Finale?
Not final. Finale.
Yeah.
Now.
2 N's.
There should have been an apostrophe in there, and then it would have looked like a Star Wars word or some shit.
Yeah, that would have been
Rhyhorn did not talk much about his master.
No. I think you skipped a page.
I
Did you skip
really
it?
did not.
You didn't? Okay.
No.
Okay, I was just...
No. Okay, let me try that again. Rhyhorn did not talk much about his master, and a matter at that, he did not talk much about anything before he became a Sith apprentice. He told me that he rediscovered the chickens of 2.
No.
Oh, the rule of 2 that Darth Bane had created, but then destroyed by Darth Krayt's 1 Sith order. Wow.
That actually was a coherent sentence.
Yeah, and I
Bravo.
don't think he misspelled anything.
No, I'm actually
That's
kind of
pretty
impressed. There's 1 in there at least. I mean, like statistically.
Yeah, there is 1, right? It's right there.
No, I mean statistically, you're bound to get something right.
Oh, well.
I mean, if you just go by the rule of like averages, you're eventually going to get something right.
He put all of the great information from past Sith.
Yep. So he got 1 sentence right out of all of that, and then we're right back into the thick of it.
He then reassembled the new Sith Order.
Reassemble?
He was
yes.
no Darth Revan or Darth Bane or either Darth Vader, but he was a great Sith.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck.
Alright, here we go. It was fate that drove me to hate the Jedi. Oh no, yeah. It was fate that drove me on Fondor. And see... Yeah, it was fate for him to see me on Fondor and see the true potential in me.
Is that an L?
Yeah, there's an L at the end.
Okay. Looks scribbled up.
Yeah, I know. It was fate that drove me to hate the Jedi. With 1 goal, I will get ride of the...
No editing.
Sorry, that's bad.
Ride of the problem in the
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
I'm pretty sure that...
Galaxy.
I think that reads Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Okay, that's how you spell galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
It is.
Galaxy?
Yeah, there's just not supposed to be that many spaces between.
That's because...
I mean, that's the editing.
Anyways.
Yeah. To kill every last living Jedi or die trying to. But to do that, I must train as a Sith apprentice and choose my forever Saking name. I know. I was really confused for a second there. Saking name that the Galac. Oh, see, no, that's red, Alexi.
Galaxari.
That's red. That's red edits.
Oh, yeah.
That's Galari.
Galaxy with an I. Will bow to. But until then, I went by the name Lance.
Wow, that's
my birth name.
Unintil.
My time.
Yeah, that's Unitil.
Unitil.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's Unitil. Read that.
On,
read that sentence again.
But until Unitil, then I went by the name Lance. My birth name.
I'm glad you changed it.
My time, though, was Thogged. My time, Thogged, was coming soon to choose my name.
Choose, yes.
Choose my Sith name. My real name. Your training has improved tenfold since we arrived here. I hope you're not trying to challenge.
Challenge!
I don't know, man. There's some weird shit going on with the spelling.
Challange.
No,
Challenge?
it should be ENG.
Oh, okay.
Challenge me soon. You have much to learn, student. Rhyhorn told his young apprentice. Period. No, you are just get old.
Oh man, I wanted to read that one.
No, no, I get to read it.
No,
you are just get old. You can't
just get old.
You can't live forever, old man. Age has to limit you at some point. The student mocked his master. They were training Tyke?
What?
Yeah, Tyke.
Tyke? Always?
Always.
They were training.
Reading like always, but that I don't know why.
I know.
Yeah.
Tyke,
Always, yeah.
Darth Ryhorn had a stricted training schedule for Lance. First, he would begin a day on a 20-mile run.
At least he does his numbers right.
He knows how 2 and 0 go next to each other, yes. Next would be meditation to help calm the mind, and forces...
That does not say forces.
Foses...
Foses.
Foses...
Foses.
Foses...
Oh, that's supposed to be focus.
Foses... Force within him.
Focus is the force
within him. Period. Then, after lunch... Lance...
No, there is no comma there. It is after lunch, Lance.
Then after lunch, Lance would swim or relax for a bit, then back to saber training for the rest of the light hours. Okay, I did say that right.
Yeah, you don't want the heavy hours.
When dark enough, Ryhorn would train Lance in the Force and the infinite ability it had to offer.
All right.
No, I gotta see how much more we gotta read.
All right.
Oh my god!
I gotta see how much more we got. Okay, there we go. There's the end.
There's
I'll
an
start
end.
off
Thank
the
God.
next chapter.
Did I tell you that we are leaving tomorrow night? Tomorrow night. Question mark. We have to go to the planet Korriban.
Well done.
Way to go.
Yeah, I spelled that. I know how to spell Star Wars stuff, guys.
Just not real ones.
Just not real words.
For some training and an ancient Sith holocron. We don't want the Jedi to get the holocron, do we? No, Master, of course not. but does mean that we might encounter Jedi protecting the ancient tombs of our Sith forefathers. That's impressive, actually.
Mm-hmm.
If we do, we, comma, okay, if we do, comma, we, comma, of course, course spelled C-O-U-R-C-E, comma,
Yep.
have to be cautious not to altert
Wait, what?
That's not cautious.
C-A-U...
That's cautiones.
Oh yeah, Kashoins. It's Kashoins.
Okay.
Because there's an E at the end. Not to altert them to suspicion. I think he spelled suspicion right. Correct, yes, that's it.
I think that's the Spanish spelling of it, but yeah.
Okay, we can go with that.
Suspicion.
Suspicion.
That's French.
French.
Fuckers.
Yeah, there we go.
That's right.
That's right. Period. The Jedi do patrol the Valley of the Sith Lords. Period. They don't want any new Sith Lords learning the Circrates.
Socrates?
Circrates.
Okay.
Circrates of the Fallen Order of those who remain there.
Maybe I should have taken credit of this.
Neither do they want any smugglers. Smugglers is correct, okay. Obtaining valuables from the tombs either.
Wow, neither either? Okay.
Either.
No, neither either.
It makes no... That's sense.
It's
S-C-N-C-E.
that is the truest statement he's written so far.
It makes no sense.
It does not make sense.
To have but back all the Sith artifacts.
Do you know how hard it is to have butt back? I think it's a disease.
Back
There
on-
might be a pill for it.
Sith artifacts back on Korriban.
Back, right?
Oh, it's a smaller version of the back. It's just a butt back.
It's just a butt.
Oh, this is good. Why would they do such a idiotic thing? I-T-I-O-T-I-C.
Yeah.
Idiotic thing. To stop all of the attacks on the Jedi Femple?
It does say Femple. It says Femple.
Where is it?
Right there. It says Femple. There's no...
I used to write my T's like that.
Well, that's dumb, but
Femple, yeah.
it's
Femple
Femple.
yeah.
on... Oh,
I think it's
Yavin?
O.
Oh, Yavin 4.
It's supposed to be an O and H. So it's supposed to be
That's O apostrophe N, maybe.
Smugglers were bombarding the temple. Bounty hunters and mercenaries were in the action also. Wow. I have to stop every now and then and actually go back to see if he actually spelled it correctly, because I just gloss over. I'm like, I know what he means to say. And then I'm impressed when he actually does spell it correctly. So way to go, you younger Jacob. Well-trained ones at that. Period. The master stopped during his speech because of what he saw out of the corner of his eye. Period. Lance! Period. Period. Period.
Meanwhile,
Duck now!
little late, bitch.
Exclamation point. Lance, duck! Lance, duck just in time! Before our blaster hit his arm!
Quack. Quack. That's poor Lance duck.
Quack, quack, quack!
Poosh!
Look out for the duck.
Lance duck! Hey, look at that group of ducks right there.
Lance brought his lightsaber out and started to counterattack the bounty hunter that were after him. These were not ordinary bounty hunters.
Jesus Christ, Jacob.
They wore the mark of the Hutts on Nal Hutta. Lance, with all he had, started to wipe up a lighting storm. Lighting storm.
Wipe up?
Wipe up a lighting storm. It's a rave. It's a rave.
How do you wipe up a lightning storm?
I mean, have you ever been to a rave?
But how do you wipe it up?
Sandstorm.
With
man.
a mop?
Okay.
One by one, the bounty hunters dropped down on the ground, smoking and crisp. Like bacon.
I'm just picturing them on there. Crispy.
No, crisp. Crisp, not crispy.
Oh, sorry.
You're adding too many syllables.
I feel so crisp.
So there we go. But you gotta say it, you can't say it like that. I'm crisp.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Crisp.
We need to leave before more bounty hunters arrive. Rhyhorn said to Lance. Period. Rhyhorn dashed to their ship with no supplies. Period. Lance barely made.
Oh God.
God damn.
As in
Jacob.
made in Manhattan. As in
Cleaning maid.
he's probably fucking the maid.
French maid.
Not M-A-D-E.
Lance barely made, as in made.
Barley
The
maid.
jump.
That's barley maid, not even barley.
That's barley maid. Lance barley maid. I'm sorry. Barley maid.
She was a barley maid.
Oh man, she's German, I bet. Lance barley made the jump to the ship's dock. That's ship apostrophe S, as in ship is.
It was the ship's dock.
It's a
Ship is dock. Yeah.
Possessive
The ship
is
dock.
S and then apostrophe.
Not in that case.
Yeah, in that case.
No, only if it's plural, which it's not. It's singular.
So that's correct.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's the ship's dock.
Alright. Dock, right before Rhyhorn took off.
Alright, so.
Period.
Alright. It's
Okay.
chapter 1.
No, that was just
go
the
ahead,
prologue.
Go ahead.
That was
Let's
the prologue.
let's
go with the
discuss.
prologue.
Let's discuss the prologue.
Jesus Christ.
So we're just
Okay.
going to discuss the prologue, okay?
How many drugs were you on?
I
when
was
you
not
okay,
enough.
So I was retarded in high school. I will say that.
But he got better. Maybe.
5% better.
Maybe.
I never put semicolons. Now. So
All right. So explain. Where did this idea come from? Where did it stem from?
the idea kind of came from. That's when I was first reading. I was reading there was a Galactic Atlas book that was at my high school library, and
Okay.
I had that checked out the entire year.
Okay.
I would go return or like redo it. I'm like, hey, I want this for another 2 weeks. Like, hey, cool. So I would have it for like the entire year, and I would just read it and read it and read it. And I didn't do schoolwork. I just read that, and I did this.
Okay.
And all that
It
stuff.
clearly shows that you did not do schoolwork.
Yeah. Yep. And then also ideas came from I was playing The Force Unleashed as well
Okay.
at the time, so that's why he was wiping up a lightning storm. He was whipping up a lightning storm.
Whipping. Oh,
whipping.
Is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah, he was whipping up a lightning storm to use lightning.
Lightning, not wiping up a lighting storm.
Lightning storm, yeah.
Okay. All right. And where did Rhyhorn come from?
I just thought it was a kind of a cool name, but then I realized, oh, it's Pokemon.
It is a Pokemon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's
Alright.
yeah, not Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn. All right.
I feel like Rhyhorn would probably be from Alabama.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just things that came to my mind and all that stuff. I thought it was really cool because I was like diving deep into the Sith and everything. I was like, yeah, fine, whatever.
All right.
This sounds cool.
Okay.
So yeah,
You clearly had read the Rule of Two with Darth Bane.
Darth Bane. That was right.
And you're familiar with Knights of the Old Republic in this as
a
well.
little bit, yeah.
Because you know Revan.
I printed a lot of paper at my dad's work with biographies on pretty much every single Sith and Sith history and all that stuff.
Now, based on you mentioned Darth Vader
Uh,
in this, so this must take place.
this takes place after Darth Krayt, which is he dies about 100 years ABY.
Okay.
So this takes place far into the future, past like everything,
Okay.
where no one had touched per se. So I was like, I felt safe that I can create this. It was my safe space. This is my safe space. That's terrible.
And we're destroying it. I'm sorry.
I'm
It's okay.
completely okay with
It's
it.
all right.
I would like to think I could do a little bit better nowadays.
Oh, you should be able to.
I can
I would
think
hope
actually
so.
correctly and not put
Well, that's
cleaning maid.
questionable. That's questionable. That's still questionable.
Cleaning maid instead of
Like actual maid?
actual maid.
Yeah.
I'd actually be able to do that and such. But yeah, it's
All right.
the concept is there and it's okay-ish.
I'm having a hard time understanding exactly what they're doing.
God, okay, so
What did we just read?
so in the beginning of the prologue,
Yeah.
Lance, he was kind of in his own thoughts and all that stuff, and he was kind of like just about to start training again with Rhyhorn. Like they were taking a break, and then he was like thinking deep thoughts and such.
They took a break.
They were taking a little bit of a 5 to 10 minute break.
Oh, okay. So this is in between.
This is in between sessions and such.
Oh, okay.
Like getting snacks, as a Sith does. They have cookies.
Apparently.
The dark side, they have cookies.
Okay.
So he was thinking about that, and so he was just kind of mentally challenging his master, seeing where his master is at the moment, kind of like that type of thing. Also trying to get you guys...
Wait, he was challenging his master?
Okay, so not
Mentally?
like challenging, like not challenging-wise, like more of like...
Testing, like Xana did with Bane.
Yeah. Here and there and all that stuff, which is why he was going off like...
Probing.
You're an old man. I compared, Lance was 14 at the time.
Okay, how old's the master?
43, 40-ish or so?
Like I said, I have no idea what we just read.
Like 43-ish or so? Yeah, he was a 43-year-old.
Okay.
40-year-old old man.
Alright.
Old human.
So, the master's 43, and Lance,
He's 14.
who is the apprentice,
Mhm.
is 14.
14.
And the 14-year-old is challenging his master,
As a teenager would, because they're teenagers.
not physically,
No,
but
no.
to like, in debate. This
Kind of.
14-year-old is trying to challenge his master to a battle of wits,
Mhm.
per se.
And to be honest, it's a little bit less reading it back over and everything like that. It's more of a partnership that you would see between Jedi, Master and Apprentice, where they're a little bit more like... Rhyhorn probably would have never said duck to Lance. Lance is supposed to know how to have the senses and everything like that to duck. It's like, if you want to survive, fucking just do it yourself. I'm just here to help you. Ish. With your training.
But Rhyhorn did say
Exactly.
duck.
So, I understand that.
So they're not quite Sith.
At the time, I was writing them as Sith, but this is also the new Sith Order. And this is, like, Rhyhorn's, like... He's, like, starting this order back up again.
Oh, so
So-
he, like, needs an apprentice.
So, at this point, he's, like... This is, like, the only guy that I can find that's, like, actually good. And he, do some stuff.
In later chapters.
Oh, it gets crazy. Like, Force Unleashed is very influential. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, really? Like,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see a lot of Force Unleashed in this?
Yeah, like a lot of well, I have no cards, but we can make this like a part 2 where we can.
We're
read
gonna have
chapter
to, because
1.
we're getting
into
short on
this.
time.
Yeah.
How much is here?
Like 5 more pages, dude.
Shit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He got pretty far into this.
I had no cards. I had
He's got...
a pretty good stack of note cards about where I wanted to go with all this stuff. Which we can go over after we read chapter 1 in the next episode of the BlueMilk podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to turn into a plant again.
That plant sure has written some interesting shit.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's a polite way to put it.
Mm-hmm. With its principles. Yeah,
Let me get
no.
that for you, Jacob.
No, you want to dismiss. Dismiss. Go away, maid. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, so...
Thank you for joining us today on the BlueMilk podcast, where we discussed some ancient literature.
That was this masterpiece theater, man. Alright.
We hope you enjoyed learning a bit more about the inner workings of Jacob's mind, the adventure we took into that wonderful little pity. Join us again next time as we continue the adventure through the wasteland
Of Jacob's mind.
I'm BJ.
And I'm drinking.
And I hope you have a good day.
Come to the dark side. I have you now.
Hooked on phonics works for me.